Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm continuing work on the Rustic Country journals, and I am going to be working on the cluster side tucks that I mentioned. And first, I want to give an update on these glassine bag pages. So this is to be sewn into the signature like this. I spent a lot of time creating these and the tags that go in them. Unfortunately, they're not going to work because the stuff doesn't stay glued to the waxed paper. But I have a solution. All is not lost. And the tags will still be used in the fixed bags. So I got back into my drawer of the bags and found some that were the right width for the tags. And I still had to cut the length off. Some of them were varying lengths, but these all had the same width, which is what I needed. And some of them were coffee dyed. Some of them are white coffee dyed. I think that one was also a white one. And this one was a brown one. I think that was coffee dyed, but all it did was crinkle it. It didn't, I guess it did add a little color. And then a couple were just craft color. But I've cut them all to the height that I need for the tags, and I stitched across the bottom to seal up where I cut them. And oh, here's the one I already fixed. So you can't see the image as clearly. I just love the way that looks. You can see that image so nicely through that bag, and you can't anymore. You can see it faintly, but the stuff is glued on and it's not going to come off, and that's more important. And the tags fit in there nicely, and I can still use them the same way. And so it will be easy to fix because all I have to do is remove the tags and peel off the stuff that's glued on. That one got stitched. No, it didn't. And just re-glue it. See how easy they come off? So that's what I'm going to do with these. I will replace all of these wax paper bags with the glassine and the white paper bags. I guess, I don't know if they're glassine, they're just craft bags. So I'll have that project to do. Now the clusters. I told you I was going to be using these digitals from Sarah at the Mushroom Market as inspiration, and there were 3 different ones that I had that I hadn't used yet. So I wanted mine to face the other way. I want them all on this page over here facing in. So I just took this and reversed it. So this one has a book page as the base, and it's the smallest of the 3 that I'm making today. And it's got some graph paper here and some music paper and a little snippet of scrapbook paper with a stamp on fabric and then a bit of lace. So I just got my textbook paper. It happens to be Jane Austen's Emma. And she didn't ink around hers, and I tried to do it without inking, but I think for the project that I'm doing, it needed the ink. So I inked around. And I just layered the graph paper, the music paper, and that little echinacea stamp that I did on some muslin and scrapbook paper, and added the piece of lace. And I was going to do this one on camera, but I forgot. I had it all gathered up and I sewed it. So those 2 are done, 1 for each journal. I'm making 2 journals, and that is the littlest one. The next one is this one, and I guess I could do it that way because I forgot to change it up so that it was facing in. So I did it that way. I don't know. We'll see what I do with it. So this one I used the graph paper as the base and then just added strips. There's a little piece of fabric there, I guess. I don't know. I can't tell if it's fabric or paper, but I used fabric. A couple of pieces of scrapbook paper and a piece of muslin for a ruffle. So I guess I'm going to turn this one around and do it the right way. the way I want it. I've got my base. I've got my scrapbook paper, my little strip of fabric, right? Yep. And that's going to go under this. And another strip of scrapbook paper. And then I have this piece to make a ruffle. So I'm going to ink. I just took a nice walk just a few days ago. Oops. Just a few days ago, it was very, very cold, in the single digits and below zero at night and in the early mornings. And today it's in the upper 40s. And I took a walk with this thermal shirt and a lightweight sweatshirt on top of it, and that was it. It was a nice walk. I have brown thread in my machine. I'm going to sew across the top to catch all those pieces in. Kind of switching back and forth between straight stitch and zigzag stitch. Just have one more to sew. Now I just have to add the ruffle. Oh, I need to add the stamped piece. I'll put this little pine cone on it. Is that the one I'm doing? No, that's the... Never mind, that's not the one I'm doing. This is the one I'm doing. It doesn't have a stamped element. Doesn't matter, I can do what I want, but I was just using hers as a guide. I just need the ruffle. I'm just taking this strip of muslin. I'm going to ruffle it up and sew it on the back. So now I have two ready to go. I think maybe I'll end up putting them on the page like this with the ruffle sticking off the page. That'll still work. Where'd my first two go? I don't know where I put them. Well, this one does have a stamped image on it, and I'm using scrapbook paper for the base, and it's got music paper and graph paper, scrapbook paper, and a piece of fabric here. And I'm using sari silk instead of, looks like a piece of linen here. I'm using sari silk. This is what I made. This one's a big one. It's bigger than hers. Well, not by much. Just a little bit wider here, that's all. So, let's put this one together. Oh, here's my other ones. I ironed my sari silk because it was pretty skinny the way it was wadded up, and I needed it to be wide so I could make a ruffle. I think sari silk looks so pretty when you iron it. Okay, so I have my scrapbook paper, and there'll be another piece of scrapbook paper over here with this piece of fabric, and it's got a little bit of embroidery on it. I want that piece down. I think it'll show more of the embroidery if I put it that way. Then behind it I'll have this music paper and the graph paper. And my pine cone. So with the first one, you have a base paper, and then we have horizontal pieces. And with the next two, we have a base paper and then horizontal pieces. If that will help you in designing a cluster side tuck with your own materials that you have. I'll put this on first. And this. I think they go underneath everything, so I'm just going to go ahead and sew those on. That will make things easier. And then the fabric. And this piece. And I'm just going to sew this little pine cone right here. Maybe I want a bigger piece here. Yeah, let's put that one there. Okay, and now I'm going to add my sari soap. I'm going to do this on the back. You have to fold it up before your presser foot gets in the way. Looks like I have just about enough here. So this will be glued to the page, and then you'll tuck something in there. This one doesn't have much edge here. This one has a little bit more, but I don't think it will be in the way of tucking something in there. We still have quite a bit of time, so let's figure out a page to put these on. I think I want it on the back half. Normally I would do, this one has a hole in it, I'm going to have to patch with something. I would do something like this on a printed, like on a scrapbook paper. Not that one, because it's the same paper. This one looks great on this. But, well, I could do that. I was just thinking I wanted it to go in the back half of the book, but I kind of like it right there. Let's do that. And open up the book and see it, and then you'll have something tucked in there. And I could, if I want to, sew this down so you have more of a pocket. I think I'll do that because I just don't want something falling out of it. So now we have a little pocket. So we'll have a tiny one on one of the pages. And, okay, yeah, I'll just put this on the page right about there. And this one, of course, will go on this one. Put that one down here. She has others in this digital that I've already used. I bought them quite a long time ago. If she still has them, I'll link them. So we do have a ruffle here, and you can see the one on the back. The other one doesn't have a ruffle. Normally, well, most of the time, I like to put lace on the outer edge of the first page of the signature. So maybe I'll do it on this page instead. And I'll probably stencil. Let's see what I have. Something like that. It's just a cotton lace. I think I will glue this instead of sewing it. And I think I will use the same kind of trim for every signature in this one. Sometimes I do a different one for each signature. So when I go over to the other side of my table, I will glue those lace pieces on. I wonder if there's enough for both journals. One, two, yes, okay. So I'll use that for both journals. And I will do the stenciling before I add the lace to the edge. Stenciling on the back of the page, the white part. So let's think about fabric flips. I have this little bucket. I really need to make some stuff with this because it is more than overflowing. I'm going to look through here for some suitable colors and styles. Like, I think I like this one. Maybe that one. That would work. That would work. And then I've got this with the little pieces. I like that one. I need to add color. That's a really thin piece. I wish I had seen this because I would have used that for my ruffles. That's a really nice thin piece of fabric. It's vintage. Okay, that's enough to start with. And I've got my little pieces here. All right, so let's see. I'm going to put it right there. I just need to know how wide I want it to be. These are not all pieces that I pulled. What did I do with the one? I think those are the ones I pulled. Got them mixed up with another pile. Okay, so I think we can start with this one. We'll make a nice long one. Might as well make two alike while we're at it. I don't have two of this piece. And a little piece of lace on top. I want something a little wider than that. But not that wide. Okay, into the drawer I go. Guess that's the right side right there. I think I like it just as a little piece right there, and I like the brightness that this pretty green brings. So for this, I think I will sew all the way around it, and then maybe a couple rows inside it. We'll see how it goes, just for some fancy stuff. that's what that looks like. I'll do this one later, since you've already seen me do it. Since it's already stitched, I can just glue it to the page. Then we won't have stitching on the other side of the page. And then you can have some writing underneath there. Now, I think I'm going to have to go into my bigger pieces of fabric to get one long enough for the next one. I've got some in a drawer right next to me. I'll just start with this one. I like this color of green. It's a little bit wide. Oh, that did not tear straight. So it must not, this side must be crooked or something, because if you tear, it tears on the grain. And that usually means it tears straight. I like this. This will add some brightness. And I don't need to add a third piece. I will just look for some lace to add to it. Or maybe, I was going to say rickrack, but I don't know. Yeah. Not moving. There we go. Got hung up. It's a cute fabric flip. Oh, that's the one that already has one. Alright, I think that will do it for this video. So we got quite a bit done today. This is my second video of the day. What did I do in the first video? Oh, still trying to put it in the wrong one. I don't remember what I did in the first video. Oh, I was making the covers with the feed sack fabric. Not feed sack, flour sack. So we're on our way with these journals now, and I'm excited about it. I think they're going to be really, really fun. But I always feel that way about my journals. I'm going to just glue this little corner down so it doesn't get torn. I didn't sew it because it's kind of a jag up, but I don't want it to get torn. I hope you'll come back to see what's next. I don't know what else I'll be doing on camera, but at least we'll do a flip through when I'm done. So thanks for coming with me today. I hope you were crafting along. I hope you're having a creative day today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.